Twinkle, you're about to do your third Go program treatment,
Yes.
and you have had a few changes in the last couple of days.
I have.
Anything today? Anything different?
There is something different. My arm is doing a little bit better. It's still going on. I do want to mention, I thought about not mentioning it, but I did have that injury last night to my big toe. What's important about this is that while it does have a pretty good bruise and some knots in it, and it hurts, it has not caused discoloration or swelling to the rest of the foot, and which is amazing, because that you can ding it and there's oftentimes you're going to get all that. Now, I mean, I can't say that it won't be tomorrow or it won't be later on. Right now, it is, there's no extra flare in the worst part of it.
That's what I was going to ask you. So when you say that, normally when you would hit your foot on a normal basis, everyday basis, you would have a flare.
It would be a flare. It would be a flare. I don't know if I should bring this over and show you that it's not a flare. A lot of people, I show photos fairly a few times a year sometimes, and they've seen it be really bad. And that could be even without an injury. You have another injury, a ding or a toe, and there is an expanding of those symptoms.
Mm-hmm. Well, so that's good.
Yes, and that is very good.
It's really good. Anything else, Twinkle?
Well, there is in that other symptoms of muscle and tissue soreness, that deep visceral that sometimes happen, feels like it's really breaking up. It really feels like it's breaking up again.
Shoulder, you mean?
In the skin itself.
Oh.
You know, you can go, now right here, not yet, okay, but in the, in your muscles, you can sometimes, or I can, and other people are most likely similar, you touch yourself and it just hurts. It feels like you're pressing on bruises that don't exist. There's no bruises. So in the soreness, that is feeling better. And I kind of test this throughout the day because I'm like, let me see, and yes.
You can tell a difference.
I can tell a difference. I really can.
Mm-hmm.
And you haven't been using your spine stim?
My stimulator is still off.
Wow. Have you felt like you needed it? You were kind of, I know
I'm so
yesterday
used to having it and it being my protection that I have considered turning it on, but I haven't. I want to wait for that. I want to wait. I don't want it to interfere. I don't want it to be I don't want it to be the pain reducer. I want to see where this continues to go.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay. And your foot overall? Sorry.
And my foot it's still doing okay. I mean, it really is.
Yesterday you were feeling about 4 out of 10 on the foot. What's it like today?
Without the toe, it's still maintaining.
Okay.
Yeah, I want to make sure. I want to make sure that doesn't conflict with the rest that is actually holding this up. It's doing all right. Because if I add the toe, this bruise, it's going to change it. Let's pretend for a minute that doesn't exist.
Mm-hmm. Any difference in energy levels at all? Have you been extra sleepy?
I slept last night. Okay, so the first night, the same thing, not very good sleep, the tossing and turning. Yesterday I felt like it was, that I could recall, about 4 times. Last night I either slept, I just don't recall. I don't know. So it could have been 4 times, it could have been 0 times, I could have just went to sleep. I just don't recall. So I slept okay last night.
And on a normal day, on a normal night, you wake up, you said what, 30 times?
Oh my gosh.
Probably?
Mm-hmm. It's just, There's no way, 10, 15, 20, 30 times, it's just always.
It's an every night situation.
Yes.
How long's it been, Twinkle, since you feel like you may have slept and only woke up 4 times, or maybe you slept all night?
Oh my goodness. I don't know, a year or more. I mean, it hasn't, it's not, right.
Been a long time.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Can you tell any other differences, or do you feel any less inflammation or more inflammation?
I think that the inflammation would be part of this, because it's not so intense.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
As an example, and I hope that maybe even children with us out there, my family in the vehicle where the kids were growing up, they play the slug bug game. When the Volkswagen goes by, slug bug, they can't slug bug me. It hurts. It doesn't. So my husband will like poke me, like just touch me, and then we play our little game. But that's why, because it does. And then I end up, not necessarily only the allodynia, but the hyper. I can continue to feel, if I even touch myself, I feel that sensation. It lingers. I'm still feeling it. So if I get a slug bug, I'm gonna so I'm gonna play with that later on and see what happens with that.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right. We'll talk to you after treatment, Twinkle.
Thank you.
We'll go borrow somebody.